My dear friends, a most blessed and happy Easter to you all. We have been sending out a great deal of virtual broadcasting, one might say, and I hope that our services for Palm Sunday and for Good Friday, as well as for Easter, which is upon us now, that all of those have in some way brought a sense of the presence of Christ closer to you and yours and to your hearts. Today, being Easter Sunday, I start with the phrase which is part of my letter in our bulletin and on our website, the notion that we are all children of God. And there has never been a time like the time we live in right now where we recognize that. This particular virus respects neither race, creed, color, nationality, or place of residence. It is a plague upon the whole world, and as such has made us realize how small the world is. We are easily only an airplane flight away from one another, which is one of the reasons why this virus has spread so far and so fast. But this is Easter. This is Easter Sunday. And no matter what we face in this world, the virus particularly, we also celebrate the risen Christ. Jesus Christ is risen today, as the song goes, and he's also alive in our hearts. In the gospel, when they run to the tomb, they're not really sure of what's happened. They can't quite wrap their mind around it, but we've had 2,000 years to put all the pieces together. And what we know is that this risen Christ is alive and well, certainly in the sacrament of the Eucharist, but also in God's revelation, which is the human heart. The human heart is the receptacle of all that matters. It contains everything that we are. It contains the good, it contains the bad, our hopes, our dreams, our aspirations. But on this particular Easter Sunday, it contains most of all the virtue of hope. Hope for an end to the difficulty we face. Hope for those who are battling this virus in hospitals and nursing homes and places of care. Hope for those who cannot be with their loved ones at this time because they're not to be placed in the way of infection by those very same institutions. So I would offer you, my friends, that particular prayer, a prayer of hope. When I was in Catholic grammar school, we used to come back for lunch, and in the old days, we prayed a lot. The good sisters had us praying pretty much every moment of the day. And one of the series of prayers I remembered when we came back from lunch, and it was only Sister Bernadine who did this, but we had to say an act of faith, an act of hope, and an act of charity. I would leave you with that today. I don't remember those little prayers, I must admit to you, but faith, hope, and charity, you can make up your own prayers. We all know how much we want those virtues alive in our world and in our hearts. Think about that. Your faith, how strong it is, and if it's not, what do you need to do to strengthen it? Hope for, as I said, all those who are struggling, and charity. Look at what people are doing for one another right now in this moment. It's a beautiful thing. What food banks are doing, what people in the streets are doing by driving around neighborhoods and letting other people know that we are still here. Italians singing out their windows. All kinds of generosity going on in neighborhoods and communities. Pray about those things. Make up your own prayer. Faith, hope, and charity. They are now keystones of the structure which is our lives. Keystones of the human heart, that receptacle of God's grace that empowers us to be a Christ unto others, to practice those things in a way that is alive and well. Faith, hope, and charity, my friends. Be well. Have a blessed Easter sequestered with families. Celebrate it in any way that you can. And know that the risen Christ is alive and well in every household, every home, and every heart. God bless you, and I will see you soon.